Hey train friends, welcome back to the Pittsburgh Industrial Railroad. It's Sunday, we're going to run some trains today. Sorry I'm a little late to the show. Just trying to get everything prepared for layout today. I apologize for being so late. Trying to wait for some people to join in. Thanks for everybody who's already with us. I'm trying to log into my iPad here real quick. Give me 1 second. Hey Jerry, nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping in today. Alright, looks like I can see what you guys are saying now here. Just give me 1 second. Hey David, TKP Studios, Devon McKenzie, Jim Rosswag, how you guys doing today? Thanks for stopping by. If you couldn't tell by the title of the video, we're going to be running the Lionel Legacy Lindbergh Special today, the number 460. And I got some nice wood-sided passenger cars with it. And then I also have a couple other steamers on the layout, so it's going to be a fun day. Just run some trains, go over some questions if you guys have any questions. Let's see here. David says, what nice train display, what display did you go with? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Could you elaborate on that question? I didn't change the inner loop. I ran trains on, was it Thursday? I had the B6 switcher on there with an ore train, and it like stalled out on us. If you guys were here Thursday, and it stalled out in the back corner. Since then, I got up there and I cleaned all the track back there. Actually, that wasn't even the issue. The issue was the little wired tether on that engine was not pushed in all the way. It hit the bend back there, and it cut out connection to the engine. So we're all good now. Um, all right. So David asked, what did you like to do? What year did you do your display in? So I modeled the layout kind of like after modern day, but I like to run like a little bit of everything: steam, diesel. I would say the horseshoe curve is kind of aimed more at like the transitional period, even though the curve itself doesn't match that with the GP7 sitting up there, or the GP9 sitting up there. But I have like all the old cars for the most part over there, like the die-cast cars. Then over here is kind of like a little bit more modern in this room. Hopefully that answered your question, if that's what you're wondering. Um, so Theo asked a question that's been running through my mind a lot lately. He says, What are some things I would do differently if I had to do it again?" So that's kind of what I've been thinking about a lot for the past week. Is I'm thinking about upgrading the track in this room, and that's the main thing I would have done differently. Is I would have probably not used Lionel Fast Track, and that's not saying there's anything wrong with it, because it's a great track system. But if you want like ultra realism, I would go with Ross and Gargraves, which I have in the horseshoe curve. I also made the mistake of doing a lot of 36 switches, just because I wasn't very knowledgeable when I first started in here. So some of the engines, obviously can't run on those switches, so it limits me to what I can run in my inner loop. But basically, all those switches are on my inner loop. And the curve in the back here is 048. I probably could have got away with 048 over here through this tunnel here if I would have cut the tunnel back further on that side. And that's kind of one of the things I've been thinking about. Is I've been thinking about replacing this track and making the inner loop a minimum of 048 with probably like 072 switches, just so it like looks nice. adding in probably like another spur. Here, maybe I can show you guys what I'm talking about. See, there's the one spur there where those cars are sitting at, but then there's like this dirt road. There's a good like 8 inches here. I could fit 2 tracks in here, so I was thinking maybe make that a 2-track spur where I can park cars in there, make them go the whole way down to the steel mill, and it would look a lot nicer. I think the trains would just run smoothly through larger switches. I don't know. It'd be a lot of work. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about doing, is just upgrading the track lately. So let me see what I wasn't looking at the comments section for while I was talking there. Let me see if I missed anything. Max is with us. Hey Max, thanks for joining in. Sarah Henley, thank you for joining in. So Theo says he ordered a lot of Fast Track, but he's preparing his layout, but he decided to sell it and buy the Atlas O track. I mean, that's a good decision for sure. But like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with Fast Track. I've been using the Fast Track for 10 years in here. I think I'm like looking for more. You know what I mean? I want to take it to another level. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about doing. Mark says move closer. Can you guys hear me now? A little bit better? Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize it was the audio was so low. Jim says he received 3 of my flats. Very, very happy with your purchase. Thanks for the business, Jim. I appreciate it. Hopefully they go good on your layout. All right, cool. All right, thanks for letting me know that, Mark, because I can't hear myself talk until like I watch this video later on tonight sometime. So yeah. Anyways, I had a lot of thoughts about the track. I don't know what you guys think. It's with the switches and everything. It's going to be a decent chunk of change and a lot of work. I'm probably gonna have to pull up like the cement floors inside the engine house, and then the diesel shed house that's behind you over on that side. Another thing that's gonna be difficult is getting in the back of the layout back there. I'm gonna have to climb over stuff or remove I'm probably gonna have to just remove the steel mill while I'm doing the track. So it's something. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start buying the track and just acquire it, and then just once I have it all, then probably do it. I'll tell you the hardest part on this layout to work on is back here, which that's another thing I probably would have changed if I redone this layout. As I probably would have made it a little bit more accessible. Whoops, sorry about that. Anyways, I was saying that back there behind the city is the that section back there is really difficult to work on because there's hardly anywhere to stand or sit up here. I have to like sit seriously like in the river practically, and it's a pain. So I'm not looking forward to that part. But I don't know what you guys think. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth upgrading the Fast Track to Ross and Gargraves? Let me know what you think in the comments section. Yeah, RGI says if I removed the steel mill, it'd be a great time to add LEDs. That was another idea I had. I was thinking if I remove the steel mill, sorry, I'm getting like in your face. If I remove the steel mill in the center part, I'm probably gonna do like a raised floor and really make it detailed with like some glowing amber LEDs and just make it look a little bit more realistic. I think that'd be awesome. And then put some other LEDs like on the outside of it there. All right, so Human City says, did I make my bench work so that I could stand on it? Yeah, this bench work is very sturdy. I spent a lot of time doing the bench work, and it's definitely sturdy for sure. That's not a concern. It's just when you're up there, it's I'm not like the smallest person in the world, so when I get up there, it's there's a lot of little details you're worried about breaking off and things. So yeah, it's not too bad, but trying to stick with the comments here, but my iPad keeps like cutting in and out. Are you guys have good signal, or is it kind of in and out? I don't know if it's just mine. Hmm. All right. Well, I think it seems to be okay. So let me do this. Let's. Okay. Mark says it's good. All right. It must be just the iPad. My iPad's losing signal to the house Wi-Fi. All right. Thanks for letting me know, guys. I appreciate it. All right. So another thing that I was setting up here before the layout, or I mean before the layout, before the video was I got the Y3 on the tracks here. So we're gonna run the Y3 with the 460 Lindbergh Special, and I'll show you guys these cars in a bit. Those are the MTH Premier Woodside passenger cars, and they're awesome. If you ever have a chance to buy a set of those, do it because they're awesome. They're the nicest passenger cars I own, to be honest. Um, Even over the ones that they're aluminum and everything. The aluminum ones are nice. They're heavy, and if you add up a long train of those things, it gets very very heavy. Um, so I mean they're definitely nice though, that's for sure. All right, so got a nice crowd going here. I appreciate everybody who joined in today. If you just missed the beginning of the video, I'm just gonna run some trains today. I was doing some Q&A, and let me take 1 second here. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of my building flats. Just give myself a little plug for my for my products. I appreciate you taking the time. Whoops, sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, so Sunset Island Railroad Productions asked, where do I buy my trains from? Favorite store or dealer? That is a really great question because I had a local train store here that I was getting good deals through, and they closed up for whatever reason. I guess I think they decided to retire. Business was probably not doing so hot, but that was, I'd say, 4 or 5 years ago. Since then, I've been buying things just kind of randomly places. Charles Rowe, Mario's Trains, Stockyard Express. Just trying to name a few. Train World. I've bought some. I mean, I just usually just try to hunt whoever's got the best deal, and with shipping combined, that's what I do. I just do a little bit of research, and I try to just go with that. Then I had another guy who who was kind of like he was selling things from a shop. He was giving me a really good deal, and I guess that shop, it was out of state. That shop has closed. So now I really just have to just trying to find wherever. I just buy stuff wherever at this point. So if anybody wants to sponsor me, now will be the great time. Yeah, I like about Mario's is if you sign up for Mario's emails, they give you like $10 off if you hit a certain amount, or $20 off if you hit a certain amount, and he always does free shipping, so it's a pretty good place to buy stuff from. I've never been to Len's Train Shop in Irwin. I want to go there, Jerry. That's one of the train walkthrough stores that I want to do in that walkthrough series. And man, were those videos popular? I think some of them hit like 50,000 views, which is nuts. All right. So, anyways, these are my PTF Designs building flats. As you can see, I've been looking at them here, and the brewery is on the left, and then we got this cool little the Hershey Company and N Scale. And they all have LED lights just like the brewery here. They're all 1/2 inch thick, so you can see they have a low profile. and they don't stick out too far from the wall. And most of them come with the LED lighting, and it runs on 9 to 12 volts DC. I sell the LEDs separately if you want extra LEDs. Here's another one. This is the, sorry, I'm holding this large tripod. This is the, I call this one the 5 tanks. This one's in S scale or American Flyer. And the edges are always painted to match the colors. And then the back just has my contact info on it. So, and then the other cool thing is that I'm doing is, as you can see there, it's printed in red. It says I print on vinyl now. So these are vinyl prints. They're very highly detailed and somewhat waterproof. I wouldn't say waterproof, water resistant. I wouldn't go like dunking them in water, but if you splash something on it like train fluid or something, it's not going to ruin it. The old method I was using like a cardstock, and if those things got wet, they're done for pretty much. So these are built better, stronger to last. I say they're the best on the market because I stand by that, and I think they are. So if you want to purchase these, I sell them on at the bottom print there, pghtrainfanatic.com. So as you can see, there's some other examples of the buildings I've made, and they're all done on this little display board here right next to the layout. And with the fallen over tree. And then I even have this track powered, so I have this caboose sitting here right now that's lit up. I can set engines on here and get quick little videos and throw those up on YouTube. And that's actually one thing I plan on doing, is kind of doing like products spotlight videos where they're going to be 45 seconds long and just kind of show one product at a time and start linking those up on my website. So that's one of my future goals. So kind of be neat to be able to, you know, see it in person rather than just a photo, a video of what you're going to be buying. So anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging in there and let me plug my products. So anybody who's purchased them in the past or presently, I do appreciate everything. All right, so let's get some trains running, right? That's the ultimate goal here. Sorry if I get shaky here for a second. I want to lower my tripod. Sorry. And then we'll start out with the here, before I actually start the train up while it stopped, let's show these wood-sided passenger cars now that the power's on to the layout. Hey Wyatt Bridges, thanks for joining in. Appreciate everybody who's joined in on the video. And so here's the Lionel Legacy PRR 442 460, the Lindbergh Special. This one has the smoking whistle, which you can see the little the whistle, and that's a nice little engine, really nice. It's got the like the gold tinted wheels, really nice, and the tender is really nice with all the striping and everything. All right, so just a quick look at here. You can kind of see in the cab. All right, so here's the these MTH Premier woodside passenger cars, and this is what I was talking about. Look how nice these are. Just tons of detail. I love the green windows at the top. And then they have like these nice wire details down below. Period specific trucks, figures. I really hate, I shouldn't use the word hate. I really do not like the fact that Lionel passenger cars don't come with figures. I don't know if they started doing that again or not, but I can't believe you spend all that money and don't have figures with your passenger cars. So anyways, yeah, these are awfully nice, and definitely have. It's nice having just a short train of them. So sorry about the quick movements with the camera, motion sickness. shakiness. I apologize. Let's get the trains rolling out here. I'm trying to get my tripod set up. I apologize so I can hold the remote. Sorry. All right, we're good now. And if you guys have any questions, during the running session, I like to try to interact with you guys while I run trains. I don't just sit here and just let you watch trains run around for an hour. I like to talk to you guys and answer questions and just kind of have fun and just enjoy the day and run trains. So I'm definitely open to anything.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over. Copy that, dispatcher. Please start her up and stand by for track orders. Okay, starting up the engine. Now.
To answer a quick couple questions, Matt's Trains asked if the Woodside coaches come with the people. Yes, they do. Those figures are factory installed from MTH. And then thank you, DeWitt Candle, for the nice compliments on the beautiful layout. I appreciate it. And David said I should do a scene of the Oil Creek Railroad and Titusville, PA. That would be awesome. Actually, I've never been up there. I need to go there. All right, so let's get this train moving out.
I'm made up. Am I cleared out now? Over. Roger that. Take the green. Over. Copy that. Out. Dispatcher, we are on the move. Over. Okay, dispatcher acknowledged. Out.
Thanks for the nice compliments, guys. Yeah, this is a cool little train to run around. The wheels were spinning going up this incline over here. There's my passenger station in the back. It's tough to see, but maybe we'll stop and pick everybody up. Let everybody board the train. Hey, Real Toy Train is here. My bud. Subscribe to Real Toy Train whenever you can. Thanks for joining in. Just real quickly going back, Wyatt Bridges asked, what's the favorite locomotive I have on my layout? I would say it's the Lionel Legacy 210-4. That's my favorite. It's the beastly engine. My favorite engine in real life, though, is the Penske T1 duplex. All right, so everybody's board the train and ready to go out. Uh-oh. Don't stop on me. Oh, no, what happened? What the heck's it doing back there? Oh, no. We've had some bad luck lately. What the heck's this engine doing? The lights keep turning on and off. That's strange. I've never had an engine get stuck there before. Till now. Hold on a second. Oh, man. Try to give you... Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's building up steam. It's picking up extra people here for a second. Just give it a moment. We'll... Yeah, good thing I can climb up there, but I'm going to try to do it in a different way right now. What the heck? Oh, man. Can I ever just have a train run on me? It's got to be the track. I bet you the track's dirty about on the bridge. Has to be. Because it's running fine now. Oh, Patrick, I am the blooper king. You're right. I have a track cleaning car. Maybe what I'll do is I'll run it around the layout while the 460 is going. Let me get it on the track real quick. I don't know the name of this. Who made this? I forget what the brand of them are, but it's a pretty nice little track cleaning car. It usually comes with like these like white pads. I put these like scouring pads on it. They really like clean the rail pretty good. I've seen people even put springs here, which I want to try that. Like putting a little spring in here, it holds the pads on the track a little bit better. But I forget the brand of who makes those. If anybody recognizes it. So usually I have other pads I put on there. I'll put on like a track cleaning fluid. But right now I don't want to get the track all wet because I'd rather just do like a dry clean on it with those pads. It actually cleans it pretty good doing that. So I'm pulling out the what's it called? GP7 here. I'm gonna pull this train, the track cleaning car with it. And I was cleaning track before, like the couple days leading up to this video. I didn't do back there because it's so hard to clean back there. It's a real pain. All right, well, we'll get a shot of the track cleaning car. That should be interesting. Hey, Sparky, thanks for joining in. So the tunnel is once again giving me a problem. It's unreal. So the 460 is stuck in that tunnel back there right now. I'm gonna have to push it out with the GP7. Oh man, sorry guys. one of the realities of running trains on your layout, making sure the track's clean. Let's try to get this thing over here. Jesus Christ. Oh, that worked. Yes! Alright, I'm hitting this spot with speed. Yeah, note to self, make sure you can reach everything on the layout. You're right. That's exactly one of my problems. This room, I can reach everything just fine. It's the tunnels in the back of the main room that are my hot spots. Actually, what I should do is I should wait till that. Woo! We got a flying 460. Check this thing out. Alright, well, I'll stop it right behind the Jeep so that we'll let the Jeep fly around and clean the track real fast. I'm gonna put it on. Yeah, 3 feet is good. The back of mine's like 6 feet or so. So that one spot's like even like 8 feet deep. Alright. it's so half speed. See how long it takes to come back in here. We'll give it a second. Wyatt asked, "What's making music?" It's the Lionel Hobo water tower here. See if our Jeep's coming yet. It's coming. Sorry to make you guys wait through this. I just wanted to run it around real fast one time real quick. Hey, let's do it a second time real fast. I'm just gonna throw it by hand so it's faster. That thing took off. We're highballing. And now let's run the 460 and see if it makes it through good now. Oh boy, here it comes. It's flying. Let's flip it around back. Oh, it's stuck again. Jeez. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. This card actually got linked up with the 460. Oh my. Well, it's never a dull moment on this railroad, I can tell you that. I'm gonna wait here and make sure that. Actually, what I should do is I'm gonna leave this engine like this for a second. We're gonna wait for the 460 to go around. I'm gonna make sure it makes it the whole way around real quick. I don't even hear it. I wonder if it's because it has those like short pickup rollers. Oh, it just went. It just. Sound cut out on it. That's why I didn't think it was coming. Huh. All right, well, let's turn it back on. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's get the Jeep out of the way. And we lost the track cleaning car somewhere. Great. All right, now we gotta find out where that's at. This is mayhem. Sorry, guys. Okay, well, it's not here. Where the heck's it at? Oh, here it is. Yeah, we need to pick a train that runs. So at this point, I'm just turning on the the wide rate. It's I don't know what's going on with this engine. It's even flickering. Yeah, let's do this. Sorry, I need a second, guys. I'm sliding the trains around here. Sorry, earthquake.
This is the dispatcher. Do you copy? Roger that. I read you. Over. Okay, start her up. Stand by for track orders.
Let's see if we have any better luck with this Y3. Sorry guys, I'm good now. Let's try this Y3 out. Hey Rich, thanks for joining in. Yeah, no, I know. I gotta go fix that switch where the Jeep is at. I gotta go throw it straight. Okay. That would have been bad. All right. We're good shape now. Sorry if I missed any questions. I can try to look back through here. Yeah, sorry about the drone footage, Rich. Thanks everybody for the nice compliments. Sorry about the track problems. It's about time to upgrade that fast track, I think. All right, now we're good. Sparky says, put it up to full throttle and see some real slippage. We can run the trains faster. I don't usually run them fast. Some high-speed service today. Here comes our Jeep. It's running good. Maybe we'll put some cars behind it and let it just keep going. Wyatt asked if the Pennsylvania Y3 is the one with the swinging bell. They did not put a swinging bell on a Y3. I tricked some people in my Y3 video where there was an old video I did of it, and I was pulling on the string of the bell to make it look like it had a swinging bell. And I had so many people ask, wait, that has a swinging bell? I'm like, no, that does not. Trickery of videography. Wyatt asked where the track cleaning car was. Well, it flew. It looks like it flew off the rails back there, and I picked it up and set it down off the layout. Oh no, our ego fell. There we go. He's good now. So that Y3 should be coming back in here pretty soon. It's going pretty quick. No, this is O-scale, Sakura, Lionel trains. If anybody is looking where to purchase this Eagle, it's very hard to get, but you have to keep checking with Scenic Express. They sell these at Scenic Express. They go out of stock like as soon as they get them. So, you should be able to sign up. I think they have a thing where you can sign up for their to be notified if something comes in stock, and I think that's how I found out about it, because I kept trying to get one for months. And then I'm trying to think of where this. I want to say Michael's maybe had like a package of like some like small animals, and I got that little Eagle back there from that. So I'm trying to think. Our trains are going different speeds here, so I need to speed the Jeep up a little bit. Right, now we're at the same speed. Retail Warrior asked if I have any Wheeling and Lake Erie engines. I do not. I'd like to have one. And even before that, Bud Maddow asked if this is the horseshoe curve, and that this is the horseshoe curve. Yes, it's my rendition of it. There's the parking lot and the piece of a little sliver of the reservoir, and this is the road that comes in, and you drive through the tunnel, and then you end up on the other side of the curve, and before you know it, you climb up the hill and you're in Gallitzin, which is over here. This is my Gallitzin side. This is what I call my little town of Gallitzin, and the Gallitzin tunnels and the park. There's a good opportunity to see the Y3 come by. I'm gonna go in here and get my phone off of this tall. I'm attached to the tall tripod still. I'm gonna get it off of this thing and get my little handheld tripod so I can walk around a little bit easier. Do something about this Jeep that we got running around here. Either put a train on it or park it. Somebody asked where the switcher went with the ore cars. That is a great friggin' question. Where did it go? There it is. So it's probably sitting on dirty track too. Great. It seems to be stuck now. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my phone on this tripod so I can set it down. Here's a view we don't get to see too often from the top of the engine house here. This Conrail crane it's not motorized. You have to operate it by hand. Real quickly, I'll answer a question I saw, that what my thoughts were on the Lionel catalog from TKP Studios. I thought it was pretty good. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. If anything, I didn't pre-order anything. Those Vision Line GS series engines do look awesome, but they just don't fit my railroad. Hang on one second. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys there. I was saying something on my phone there for a second. Anyways, yeah, I think that the GS series engines look good. They don't fit my layout particularly, so I don't think I'm going to be getting one. Now I got to figure out how to get this engine out of here, which I can't reach. Of course, that's why the track's dirty back there. I can't reach it well. Sorry, I'm just eliminating engines that are giving me problems. The B6 switcher, it stopped back there because the little tether, the wire tether keeps coming loose on it. So I'm just like, I've had enough of that. So we're just gonna run the 1854 here instead.
Pennsylvania Heritage, 1854. You read me? Roger that. 1854 here. Start her up and stand by. Copy that. Starting up the engine. Out.
I should have put the Jeep on it. That's what I should have done, but that's all right. We already got it on here.
Pennsylvania, 1854. We're moving. Over. All right, 1854. Out.
All right, now it seems like we should be in better shape now. So, Wyatt said he saw that I have a Conrail -8. I do have a Conrail -8 right over here. And it's a MTH Proto 2. Y3 is running strong. I said that one other day. That this engine is just a great runner. All right, so Thomas Edens asked if I've ever used a drywall with a 3M 5-metal track cleaning for cleaning the track. I actually have used something like that before. They do work well. The locomotive next to this, I think it's a shell of an SD40. It's just a shell. That's all it is, sitting back there. Oh man, that's what I was saying. It's time for a new track. Like none of the commands work in the track anymore. I'm just trying to park this now. Oh, no problem. Thanks for stopping by and watching Run Trains today. Sorry we had problems earlier, but it seems like we got everything running a little bit better now, at least. You can always pull this pull train out with the Jeep. I have the CC2 in there. We can pull that out, run it with those. I was just looking back through the comments, and I see everybody giving all the compliments. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear from you guys. Retail Warrior asked a little bit ago, are the coal barges scratch built? They are scratch built. They're just wooden. Pretty simple. Flat bottom. Same thing with these ones. They were just a little bit shallower, if you can see the depth. And speaking of scratch built, this bridge is all scratch built. The yellow one I'm referring to, which is the rendition of the Roberto Clemente Bridge in Pittsburgh. This is the same bridge that I started out with a long time ago, and I added a lot more detail to it a few years back, and it turned out really nice. It didn't have the sidewalks on it before, and I redid this part and like all these, and added these arches. I added these top pieces. That's how it is on the real bridge. It's like at an angle like that. So it turned out pretty good. It's a cool view, like of the road with the red lights. The MTH, they're made by MTH. And we'll sit here and we'll catch the Y3 flying by. My poor crossing signal got bent. There's that little switch down here where you can turn on the dinging. I just turned it on. I usually don't ever run with that on. Doesn't even sound like it works anymore. This is one of the Lionel crossing gates. It's pretty beat up. I got it whenever Lily was a baby, and she demolished it pretty much a long time ago. All right, so we got the Jeep sitting over here. We could pull out the coal cars. Run a coal train on the track with the Y3. At least we got trains running. Jeez, oh man, the luck I've had lately. Actually, Lily is here. She's hanging out over in the winter room. There's like a comfy chair in there. She's hanging out in there. What I do with my live stream. She probably heard me. She's gonna be like, "Why are you talking about me?" Yeah, these the GP. What's a GP7? GP7. It's a good runner. Try to get a view of the backside of the tank car accident. There's another guy welding right there. And there's another guy right there. And I was saying this before in one of the other live shows. This is one of the Lionel tank car accidents, and the LEDs were changed. I obviously, and I weathered it too. So the orange light used to flash, and those only had like one single color, and I put like a blue LED in there to make it kind of pop a little bit more. And I really didn't like how that orange light was flashing, so I made it solid instead. Turned out pretty good. I saw that TKP Studios asked about the Steelworks, if it was scratch built or if it was a kit. This is all scratch built. So this is supposed to be a blast furnace, and it's like that rusty red color. We got our slag cars and hot metal cars in there. It'd be really cool if I could get this, like the hoist car operational. That'd be awesome. Maybe on the next one. I just noticed this guy fell over here. I was trying to fix him. I think whenever I jumped up on the layout the one day, I knocked this over too. There's a hole like right around here somewhere for it. Oh. I made these too, by the way. This is like a styrene plastic cut out and just glued it on a silver painted piece of wood. Yeah, the hole's like right around here somewhere where I had it drilled in at. Should have just glued it in. Oh well, I'll fix it later. And for now, it's going to be under repair. He's fixing it here. You got to fix that, buddy. Fix that for me. Maybe we'll do a little operations with the 1854 here. It's one thing with like the Lionel couplers. Sometimes they don't fire correctly. There we go. Now it's working. I'm really not sure what I'm doing yet, but we left the ore cars there. So somebody asked a question. Sparky said, if that guy moves, I'm out of here. Which guy? This one. X-Cole 101. Would you be willing to build and sell engine sheds? I don't know. I don't know if I have the time to commit to building engine sheds right now. I'd love to, but I'm already making a lot of the building flats, so it's time is slim. Maybe what I'll do is this. I got an idea. Do a little steel train. Y3's been speeding around the layout. I don't know what's up with all the figures on my layout keep falling over. Okay, so, oops, sorry about that. I was gonna pull these hot metal cars and ore cars with the 1854 here, and then go pick up the ore cars with the GP7. Actually, I got a good idea. Let's let that go for real slow here for a second, and then all right. So the GP7 is here. Well, that switch worked. I'm purposely pushing the ore cars with the SD70 back there. I'm gonna push them all the way to the front of the layout real quick. Oh, hey, Will, thanks for joining in today. I'm glad that you got your prize from one of the giveaways. You're welcome. All right, so I stopped that back there because I'm dropping off these coal cars right here. And then we got the Pensy 8183. Thanks for joining in, Sparky. I'm trying to do every Sunday at 3 p.m. So, again, I should be here again next Sunday at 3 p.m. And also, I have been doing Wednesday or Thursday later afternoon shows, like around 3 or 4 p.m. also. Just kind of those are just kind of sporadic and spur of the moment. So if you catch me for one of those, that's great. I'm not going to guarantee one of those every single week, but for now, I think that's the plan. Blair Cooper's on his sailboat. Well, that sounds like a nice place to be at. Where's the sailboat at? What part of the world? I'm backing up the kind of ran out of track space back there. Oh, that's nice. At least they're going to let you back out. That's good. All right, so I'm going to stop my Y3. Got a little traffic jam here going on. Got the Y3, GP7, and then the CC2. Still moving out slowly here. So I'll probably go for run trains here for about another 10 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a day. If there's anything you guys have last request for, questions. Randy, did you win the CC2 that was on eBay? I saw one sell on eBay a couple days ago for like $925, brand new. And whoever got that got a hell of a deal. Blair asked how I resolved the tunnel issue. Well, I cleaned the track, except for like in the dead center of that tunnel. I can't even reach into it with my arm. It's so deep in there. I must have to practically lay on the layout to reach up in there. And that one spot that I can't reach was giving me problems with some of the smaller engines. So we ran the track cleaning car over it a few times. It seems to be all right now. The CC2 is definitely reliable. I personally have not had any problems with mine, knock on wood. I did have to open it up one time, thinking that there was a problem with the smoke unit. It just needed some new wicking in it. I mean, which is pretty normal if you don't, keep up with it. Other than that, no problems with that engine whatsoever. All right, so I gotta clear out my traffic jam here. Wyatt asked if I have a train with a swinging bell. That one we just saw go in the tunnel back there. The CC2 has a swinging bell. I'll show that to you when it comes back around here in a second. $1,000 is still a good price for the CC2. Whenever I got mine, I did not I didn't pre-order one just because at the time I didn't think I was kind of new in the hobby and I didn't think I was going to want to spend that much on an engine. Then I saw it and I was like, oh, I gotta have that. So I was kind of like late in the game, and they were going for like $1,500 on eBay, and I ended up finding one for like $1,100, which I thought that was a good deal. But like I said, I just saw one go for $925 on eBay. It was like a couple days ago. Crazy low. Especially for brand new. I mean, if it was used, that'd be one thing, but it was brand new, unopened in the box. Blair said cleaner a dowel rod. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking about doing, was using a dowel rod to clean it out. Right now we're using the GP7 for a little switcher service. Hi, Brian Burns. Thanks for joining today. Oh, sorry, I meant to answer you, James. This signal bridge is MTH. This one right here. It has the extra the heads on it. I forget what they're called, but yeah, this is MTH. It has these. Has these little like sensor boxes. This is for the outer track and the inner track. Robert, yeah, the comments should work here in the live chat. The comments would be available later and whenever the video posts. And then, whoops. Wyatt asked if I had a train with a swinging bell, and this CC2 has it here. Oops. Let me see if I can get it. Wrong one. Here, I'll stop it. I'll stop it over here so you can see it better. There's a magnet underneath inside the boiler that makes that bell swing. So I saw a couple questions. First one I see here, Blair Cooper asked if I have the H10. Yeah, I have the H10 Lionel Legacy with the swinging bell as well. And then Patrick Bolimer asked if I have the GG1 or a GG1, and I've had two GG1s. I had a MTH Premier and I had the Vision line. I ended up selling the Vision line whenever I thinned out my collection. But I kind of didn't run it that much. And the main reason was it just looks weird without the catenary wires. So another thing is that the Pennsy was never electrified past Harrisburg. So my layout depicts Altoona, Horseshoe Curve, and obviously Pittsburgh here. So no electrification ever existed in this area. So it didn't make sense. Even though it's a nice engine, I figured, it was time to go. It was a shelf queen. Robert McKeever asked if Brady's in Greensburg is still in business, and they're still in business. I was just there not too long ago. I did a video walkthrough. Now with this COVID-19, they're probably closed, obviously, but they may be doing online sales. Uh-oh. Something happened. We tripped the breaker, guys. Might be a sign to end the live show here soon. I wonder if it was the CC2. Didn't look like anything happened with those other cars. All right, well, this may be something I'm going to have to figure out on my own here. We're at like an hour and a half on the video anyways. Oh, wait, here it goes now. Yeah, we'll end it with the CC2 going past the curve, even though I forgot to put the caboose on the end of the train, but that's all right. It was that weathered one I had sitting back by my building flats. Bigfoot's chewing on the wires. That's a good one. Yeah, I think a double header with the Y3 and I think the Y3 would be cool with, or not the Y3, the CC2 would be cool with the B6 switcher, even just because they're both switchers. All right, we'll just park the train here for now. So, again, I thank everybody for joining in today. I'm gonna end it here because we're at, like I said, we're at like an hour and a half, and that's plenty long enough for a live session. So, again, if you asked me a question earlier and I missed it, after this video post, feel free to comment in the video. And also, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe now. Hit the thumbs up button. And I appreciate all the views. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers on the channel. We're should be hovering right around 8,000 right now. So I'd love to get to 10,000. We'll do a big giveaway whenever we get to 10,000. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting, all the nice compliments, guys, for joining me in my running session today through all the ups and downs. I appreciate it. Have a good Sunday afternoon, and we'll see you next Sunday, 3 p.m., and stay tuned for maybe another weekday live show this upcoming week. Talk to you soon.